day of Game On Singapore and the challenge is about to begin. You guys looking good, all well rested?
Yes.
This is the big day. Any mistake here is going to become very big and any success here is going to put you right ahead. So bring your games today because it's critical.
And here's something to give you a little bit of incentive. At the end of this, the winner of Game On Singapore is going to get a 4-night cruise which starts from Singapore and takes you all over Southeast Asia. Is that temptation enough?
So jockeys, you guys have gone to 1, then 3 and then back to 1 again. What is it that makes you guys stick? What are you going to do today? Why don't you tell me the Melbournator?
Getting the basics right, keeping it really simple and covering all the areas that you think need to be covered, and I think that's what we're going to go with.
Not giving anything away. Rebecca, you want to add anything to that?
I think we've figured out what our weaknesses are, what our strengths are from the previous tasks. And yeah, so I think once we get the task, we are going to sit down and think who can do it better and just go with that. Yeah.
Band Baja, any message you have for your fellow contestants as you go into the final day?
We've seen the first place, we've seen the second, we've seen the third. We're the first now.
Woo! Tough! Ladies, you want to say anything to the rest of the two teams before we get on with it?
We've seen the second place, we only go up from here. We don't go down. The ladies don't go down.
That's positive thinking. Good for you, good for you.
The gauntlet has been laid down, the challenge has been put out, and we're ready to head off to our next destination, which is
The Sports Hub, Singapore's new sports and lifestyle destination. Once you get there, you guys are going to get your first set of instructions.
I don't know what it is. It's a beautiful, cool day, but I have a feeling you guys are going to have to work really hard today, so straighten up, get those muscles going.
Are you guys ready? Yeah! 3, 2, 1, Game On Singapore!
So it's day number 4, it's the final day, the day that decides who wins, and till that point it was all about the adrenaline rush. I mean, we just wanted to win for the rush of it.
It's the grand finale and the teams need to buckle up for this grand challenge. They need to now hunt for the 3 symbols of Singapore through the course of this challenge from all over the island. One team member will now kayak to the marked place and back to win the first symbol, the durian. Once done, they need to head to Sentosa Island and find the orchid and the merlion.
We did go first, and the kayaking, we decided, okay, who's going to be doing the kayaking, and of course it was going to be me because, you know, physical
It's a physical task.
So I'm heading to this guy who's in the middle of the river, and Melbourne is right in front of me, and I'm trying to force myself like.
Somehow the current was moving the other way, and I just could not get to that right side, and I just kept going to the left.
So I see Melbourne is right next to that guy, but you know he's not able to reach him.
And that really cost us, and the boys from Bombay overtook me in that space. Bang!
I just hit in the middle, grab the flag, keep it, and Melbourne is like looking at me. He's like, dude, really? I'm like, sorry, bro, you weren't able to reach it.
My sense of direction is so bad that I actually got lost in open water. I kept taking circles and circles and circles.
So Kanak was very, you know, adamant on me. He's like, you know, bro, you need to get a lead over here, no matter what happens.
As Band Baja boys and the jockeys are making their way to the next task, the designer duo are rowing against the wind.
Don't lose the point!
I managed to finish it. The next thing is I get off, Kanak and I, you know, take the boat and put it up there, and we're like done.
Finally just managed to get behind them by about 2 seconds. So we were just 2 seconds behind them, and we worked out well for the first task, and kayaking was done.
That was hard. My arms are aching.
Once we finish that, we get a durian, and it's so sharp, and we're supposed to carry that all throughout, and we can't even keep it down. We're just supposed to hold it in the hand the entire task.
Ready for our next task.
Arms are weak, so I'm hoping the next one is.
leg-oriented lens.
An exciting array of themed attractions, sandy beaches and endless adrenaline-pumping activities. Sentosa Island truly represents the state of fun, and it now welcomes the teams for the next set of tasks.
So the second task for the day is zip line, and one person has to get to Silosa Beach, and Becky of course had to do this because I did the last one.
And there I had to do the task.
The next symbol to be located is an orchid planted at the Silosa Beach. Quickest way to get there is through a mega zip. The team member who didn't kayak will now zip line to the beach and hunt for the orchid before joining their partners. At last, the designer duo have collected their first clue, but will they manage to catch up with the rest?
Task was good. I wasn't good at it. So it took really long.
Clue stated that, he had to find an orchid and, take the mega zip. And we were confused what the whole thing was. So we first went through mega zip.
We need to know exactly. We cannot get lost with our directions.
Okay, so waiting in line. The boat said adventure awaits. We're really not sure, so we're gonna, and they're right behind us, but I'm gonna try and push
boys, Bombay boys are here.
them away a little bit.
With designer duo finally catching up, the competition is getting fierce. The girls are making their way to the zip line. It's the finale and it's tricky to say who will finish first. But with the competition being so close, it's worth the wait.
Okay, about to begin. I don't know how we are all together. 1, 2, 3.
I am pretty confident about it. I mean, I'm no more scared of heights because I did reverse bungee jumping.
No, he did it because it stated in the clue that whoever did the kayaking, the other partner has to do the other task.
These two boys beside me, they're also really anxious because their partners were before Ragini and even they haven't arrived. Two of the contestants have arrived. Rebecca and Kanak have come. And Ragini still hasn't come and somebody else has come. So I'm really freaking out whether she made it in time or not.
I'm leading right now. I'm supposed to look for the orchid at the beach. I happened to cross the river and go to the other side of the beach.
I get off, and right after getting off, I have no idea what direction to run. Like, no idea.
After getting completely carried away in all the zipline fun, the teams have finally come to realize that they are all lost.
I just focus on the fact that the clue is planted somewhere. So I keep looking at the plants, the plants, the plants. Oh, oh, please! Oh! I see 3 clues stacked over there, which is a big positive for me because I was behind the other 2. I could not believe that I could go ahead of them at any point unless they did a mistake, which they did.
I see that Ragini has found a clue, and then at that time I realized that I've come the wrong way and I have to go back.
I'm so glad. I know I'm in the right direction.
All I had to do was wait around, and it was quite a lot of waiting, and I have no idea what happened because I was obviously not in communication with Becky. The hardest task ever in the 4 days.
So far, we've seen Team Designer Duo and Band Baja complete the first leg of the task at Sentosa Island, and they're now headed to the next task area, the luge.
We start walking towards the luge, which was like a huge trek.
And here we are at least 15 to 20 minutes behind Ragini and Nishita.
On the way up.
Okay, so then turn right and go up.
Then go up all the way.
Meanwhile, after over an hour of searching, team jockeys have still not found their clue and continue to remain lost.
Things are heating up, the action is speeding up. For this task, the contestants are going to have to come here to the start of the luge at Imbia Lookout and zip down the dragon trail.
The challenge, of course, is going to be that they're going to be holding a glass of water in their mouth. And if the level of the water falls below the mark level, they're going to have to go back to the start and do it all over again. And of course, to make it more interesting, there are going to be clues for the location of their next task somewhere along the way. So they're going to have to look out for them. That's what's going to happen. Game on, baby! Let's go! Woohoo! To lose or not to lose. Win, win!
The teams that make it to the luge will take the dragon trail, and in order to get to the next task, they need to spot the clues on their way.
I was actually telling her, you know, I've done luge in the past, I've done this, you just have to control your weight and all that jazz, and when I sit on it, I look like a loser. Every time I pull the brakes, the water is half on my face and half on my body.
The first clue is the one of the flag, and the first clue says wave. Wave in text.
Yeah.
And right after, this is on the right hand side, and right after on the left hand side there's a house.
See, it's a house. I see a house. A house. What? Could not connect for like 10 minutes. She's like, dude, with the glass in her mouth. She's like, oh, yo. I said, no, what? Should I get off?
Please, I'm not, dude, it's wave house. How difficult is it? I actually said it's wave house, idiot.
Wave house, idiot. Warehouse. Let's go.
We sit in the go-kart and the guy calls us forward, he checks everything, left, right and everything, and suddenly he gets 2 glasses.
And he stubs it, he stubs it in our mouth.
Where do I hunt for an orchid? I'm running out of time. I'm flipping out. Oh my God.
Now that you've figured out your next destination, find the double floor rider at the wave house, get onto the surfboard and surf away. The task will be completed when both team members have managed to stay upright for 10 seconds.
We are supposed to go to the wave house.
So we're going to go right down the Dragon Trail. We're finally here. We have no idea what position we're at, so we're just hoping that people have messed it up really badly.
And I can't drive.
Once they figured out that the location for their next task is here at the wave house, they need to come to the double floor rider right here.
To complete this task, the teams are going to have to stay upright on one of those boards for at least 10 seconds.
And that's not as easy as it looks. It can be very difficult and they have a good chance of getting wet. We're getting wet.
We see the boys. They've come. We are there and the boys are there. So we know that if we don't get it right the first time and they get it right, then we are gone.
And at that time we just look at each other and we know that boy, oh boy, we are at it.
Standing on that surfboard was like meditation. You had to be calm. I was never a sports person. But I think if I get on something, I will not quit.
balance ourselves for 10 seconds. So I saw Ishita and Ragini do it.
And they do it in their first go.
Like they nail it, do it.
And I just tell them, oh, if they did it, we should be able to do it.
When I find out that I was actually there for 38 seconds, it's pretty much unbelievable because when you're there, you can hardly count time.
And Amok goes ahead. Amok does it in one go. And I'm just thinking that time, how the hell did the three of them do it in one go? I go there and I happen to fall off twice, right? And the fourth time I nail it.
And then we get to Wave House and we headed there, and for me this was the hardest task ever. Because of balance and just how strong those waves were.
You can kill to go to the other side.
Every flag is the same.
While the jockeys tussle with their surfboards, Team Designer Duo and Band Baja have surfed their way to the next challenge and are now headed to the Palawan beach for the final task.
We're nearing the end, and for this task, the teams have to come here to Palawan beach.
We've marked off a certain area. They're going to come here and dig for their final clue.
And when they've found that final clue, they have to run across that bridge and find us.
Because we'll be standing at the southernmost tip of continental Asia. We're so cool.
Ooh. And we're just waiting for the tram. So one tram comes, it's full.
It's full.
We just push ourselves into the next bus and we're like, please take us to Palawan beach.
And we miss our way there because we catch the bus which drops us to another junction of the beach.
It was really difficult and I managed to do it in my third attempt, but it was really the toughest task for me for the entire duration of the contest.
With the competition in its last leg, the game has taken a twisting turn. Team Designer Duo are in the lead, but will they keep at it or will Team Band Baja beat them in the final hour? Only time will tell.
We're looking for the Malayan.
Yeah, we're looking for the Malayan.
So we found the right Malayan.
And we are thinking that as soon as we find ours, the boys are going to be here in like 2 minutes. Look across and cross the line. Cross the line. Right now, after digging that Malayan out of the sand, we are hungry to go to the other side. We can kill to go to the other side.
Somehow we just paddled.
Somehow, no, with that durian pressed against my hand and that Malayan like pressed against me under my arm. I'm trying to swim with one hand when I don't even know how to swim.
Let's go, time is short. Whoa! Right.
This is your last clue. Now quickly read it.
No. Oh no.
Read it.
No.
Come on, you can
Read it. Okay, don't do it. Read it.
Don't even have the energy to read the entire thing. We just see in block letters, there's a congratulations. So we're jumping, hugging everybody. We have no idea how this just happened.
The winners of the Go Singapore Challenge, the Designer Duo!
They were at number 4. They fought their way through. They had an extra challenge. They did all that. And they have won!
Okay, here's a start for you. Here's a bag that's got a lot of stuff already. Okay, now we're curious. From like way down there at the start where you had to do extra tasks and you were bottom of the ladder, you've come up here. One thing that you think helped you guys win.
Be like a horse.
What is the horse like? You said, nay, do everything.
No. Just see what you're doing.
And I think you have a great team.
Yeah.
Like, it's just amazing.
You guys, fantastic. Hats off. We're going to leave you to celebrate. Enjoy your cruise.
Come on, team!
So when we reached the beach after half an hour,
We get to Palawan Beach and finally we had to look for the marked area and it was really dark by then.
Last task we have to go to the beach and there's a marked area. We were supposed to look for a last symbol.
Every flag is the same.
We find the clue and at that time we realized that Ragini and Ishita have already finished their task. And we realized that like 5-10, we're back by just 5 or 10 minutes. But nonetheless, we touched the finish point.
Gentlemen, well done. You know your positions. You're second. Band Baja. What happened?
Nothing. We had a small mishap at the Siloso Island. We kind of got confused with which one is the beach.
That flower really put you back, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Like looking around. Because I had bet this guy that you guys would win. Now I have to give him money. Did you see enough things in Singapore?
Enough. I saw left to see. Yeah, so plenty.
Alright, gentlemen, thank you very much. You're great sports. It was wonderful to meet you. Well done, boys. All the best.
I mean, it was really hard to see, but we tried going around. It was a huge beach, obviously. And finally, we get to a point where we get to the marked area and it was the end of the day, end of the contest.
Here they come, here they come. Guys. Lost your way at some point, Rebecca.
I walked at least 30-40 kilometers. I don't think I've walked so much, lost weight. So I think that's a good thing.
No, but I think she also pulled us back really in front with
I
surfing.
needed that bath. I was sweating so much. So I was happy.
So I think that was a great job by us. So yeah,
Listen,
overall.
you guys were in the lead always. I started calling you the Melbournator. A little disappointed at the end of the day?
It was really close.
We had no clue what was going on. We were just looking from one place to another and...
Well, fantastic, guys. You were great sports. We had a lot of fun with you.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Well done,
thanks
guys.
for coming on the competition.
We'll have a talk off camera.
Enjoy yourself. An exciting race. Started way early in the morning. It's late in the evening now. The sun is set. A wonderful, wonderful task. Great competitors, great participants. They had a lot of fun out there. Made sure we had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. 1, 2, 3, come on, Singapore!